Well, speaking of faggot,
Yes.
that's a good lead-in.
All right, you have one, I have one. Let's talk faggots.
All right. Longtime listener John Phillips sent this one in.
Okay.
Apparently, the world is returning to normal because men born in the 2000s are far more likely to hold conservative views on the LGBTQ plus 398765431 community compared to the previous generations and women of the same age, a study has suggested. Polling from the Pew Research Center found that men aged 24 and under are far more likely to oppose same-sex marriage and even homosexuality generally than those born between 1980 and 1990s.
Wow.
They're not about the faggots.
Yeah, well, they see what a clown show it is, and they don't want anything to do with it.
Yep, they're like saying, yeah, this is
faggy.
This is not for me. This is not something that I support.
Oh, good for them. I support their lack of support.
No kidding.
Look at this fag.
Yeah, really.
Yeah. Men are also far less likely to support the LGBTQ rights than the women of the same age. In fact, women are consistently more likely to be LGBTQ allies than men across all age ranges.
Okay.
The 2024 study highlighted in a report from the American Institute for boys and men in December found that 71% of the men born in the 2000s believe same-sex marriage should be legal. Comparatively, 77% of men born in the 1990s and 73% born in the 1980s support same-sex marriage. Research from the Pew Religious Landscape Survey says 65% of the 2000s men believe homosexuality should be accepted in society, over 7% less than those born in the 90s and 3% less than the men born in the 80s. Women aged 24 and under, meanwhile, are far more likely to support the LGBTQ rights, with 83% supporting same-sex marriage and 82% supporting homosexuality generally.
That's only because titties are universal. Let's not lie about it. Everybody loves a good tit. Men, women. Like, dude, you don't have to name names. But have you ever asked women, like a woman that you're like friendly with or married to or dating or whatever, what do you think of her tits? They universally are like, yeah, she's got a good set of tits if they're good tits. Women like tits. Women like women's bodies. That's why they're for LGBT stuff.
Well, not only that, but as far as being accepting of like gay men, they're not threatened by them, and
yeah, they feel that they're safe,
and they're like a male girlfriend.
They are, except for, I'll tell you what though, if you ask women, even in this age group, do you want to watch gay men fuck? The answer would be 0%.
Right.
Nobody wants to see another man with his dick in a man's ass. No one wants to see that. Just nobody. It's gross.
Yeah, but they don't mind hanging out with them like they're a male girlfriend.
Yeah, they don't mind that at all. Oh, let's put on different clothes together and
yeah.
all that.
Oh, don't you look fabulous?
Mm-hmm. Oh, you look wonderful. Oh, look at the rouge.
Yeah,
you're spectacular.
I mean, if you ever saw that Sex and the City TV show, those girls were always hanging out with the fag hags.
Right.
Right.
Because
they were their best friends, because they would help decorate their apartments and plan their weddings and all kinds of shit like that. So let's see here. Trans rights were by far the most contentious subject among young people. 60% of 2000s women said that they believe trans people should be accepted by society, Well, just 44% of 2000s men answered similarly, a gender gap of 16%. Support for same-sex marriage saw a 2000 gender gap of 12%. Support for homosexuality had a gap of 17%, and abortion rights gap of 10%. So, Washington University professor of practice Ryan Berg argued that the survey results prove that young men are increasingly influenced by social issue messaging, particularly from the right-wing religious
Oh,
groups.
yeah. Yeah, because the right wing and the religious thing is what's leading people into that.
Mm-hmm.
There's just taking the religion thing just all by itself. Am I wrong in thinking that religion, organized religion, other than Islam, is at all-time lows in every denomination?
I think so, yeah.
You know, other than Islam keeps growing for some reason, but every other one, Catholicism and Protestant and all that other shit, you know, just Christianity in general, is all down. Nobody is saying, you know what, I don't want gay marriage because I'm becoming a better Christian. Nobody's saying that. They're just sick of hearing about it.
Yeah.
Same as we are.
Well, it's like the black fatigue. Same thing.
Same
Just tired
exact
of it.
thing.
They're just tired of it.
Yeah.
As academics often say, we need more time and data. He wrote, I suspect that the next 5 years of surveys result will significantly clarify the trajectories of young men and women when it comes to religion. As their lives stabilize, they settle into careers, and some begin to marry and start families. We will get a much clearer sense of whether religion is actually taking hold. If a shift is coming, these next few years will be decisive. Research published in 2024 suggests that Gen Z are more likely to identify as LGBTQ than Republican compared to the other generations. The Axios poll found that just 21% of those aged between the 12 and 27 described themselves as Republican, while more than a quarter described themselves as LGBT. Either you're Republican or LGBT.
Yeah. So you're either a Republican or a fag.
Right, exactly.
Great.
It also found that young people are far more likely to be religious than any other generations.
Really? Funny, I don't encounter
Well,
any
that
religions.
pendulum might be swinging, might be going the other way.
Yay.
Yep. So there you are. So the young men of the 2000s are saying, get away from me, faggot.
Yep. Move along.
So that's what's going on there. So thank you, John, for submitting your story.